Today I'm going to teach you how to make a nebula, an out-of-this-world nebula using unicorn spit.
Okay, hello. Today I'm going to show you how to make a nebula, which is similar to the one I did right here. I do not have a tripod, so I'm balancing my phone on a few things, but I'll make this quick for you guys. I'm taking my crow right now, and I am dripping it around the board like this. I am then taking some Purple Hill Majesty, putting it in here a little bit. Then I'm taking some Blue Thunder, doing the same thing. Just a little bit, not much, not going to need it. I'm going to leave that center just like that. So now what I'm going to do, get my hands a little dirty here. I'm going to keep that circle. Try not to blend the blues or the purples in too much. Kind of want them to appear a little bit. Add more black as you need it. Then when you're done, take a little more purple. And blue. Just kind of smooth it all in there. Okay, for this next phase, you're going to need a couple things. You're going to need some orange. What you're going to do with the orange is you're probably going to put it maybe right here. Give that orange some room to spread. And I have this. It is not a crack pipe, it is a straw for milkshakes made of titanium, so it's metal. So what I usually do is spread that out just like that. And you can fill it in closer if it's not going to leak onto the black. You want that orange to kind of barely overlap the black. It's going to spread and almost look like fire. I don't like using too much water. at all, really, because maybe a little at the end, but what it tends to do is muddy up the black and the colors spread and turn into like a gray. You just keep going around until it looks pretty much like a flaming ball. As the orange hits the black, it flowers out and looks really cool. So if you could see that, it's kind of what it did. So now I'm going to add the second color, which I like this shimmer Thunderbird. What you do now is you put it pretty much a half an inch behind the orange, or maybe like right on the line where the orange meets the wood. Because remember, you're going to want a layered effect. You take your trusty milkshake straw, you do the same thing. Now look at that. See how it's starting to layer on the colors? There's no water. So the blowing allows you to spread it without getting it all muddied up. And I'm going to water it a little bit at the end. But for right now, I'm just going to continue to layer the colors. Next, I guess I would do a purple. I will probably try this Flaming Rosy shimmer. I'm going to put that right here. And some color spits don't really spread as well as others. White's the best. White kind of bubbles out. You'll see when I do it, almost like a web. It's really cool. This is starting to look really cool now. You can see how the colors blend into each other. Look at that. That looks awesome already. So now I'm going to go a little lighter. I usually put a blue over. I usually put, this is where it gets kind of cool. I usually put a little bit of Blue Thunder. It's a very little amount. And the Zia Teal, just a little for right now, not much at all. Spread it sparingly. Take a milkshake straw. Actually, see, I need a little more. It's not quite reaching where I want it to reach. And a little more of this. Oh, that's cool. I'll leave that for sure. You don't have to blow it too far right now, and I only say that because we're going to be spraying it a little more too, towards the end. That looks cool. Now what I'm going to do is I have some of the Pompous Parakeet Green. I'm going to put that right here. And now, a little more of the blue, because that's the coolest color when it comes to this kind of stuff. You put it right here. Just a little. We got blue. When it touches the green, it's really cool. Now on top of that, I'm going to do a little bit of the white zing. Zing that up. Now if you notice the white, it's going to like bubble a little bit. Now you can see it looking like that, but it looks a little too uniform for me, so I'm going to go in there and I'm going to kind of give everything else a blow. But I'm going to add a little water now. Not too much, just enough to wet it. A few squirts. And now when you blow, you have to blow really, really, really slow. That's the only thing now. Is the water. It's looking really cool. So now my next step is I'm going to add the black hole. So I add a little more black, kind of like this. Maybe even add a little bit purple, just one dot, maybe a blue dot, and for fun, maybe some pixie pink. You know what? It's not even opened. We'll use this one. Just a dot. Now with this one, you kind of spread out like a natural hole. See how the pink showed through and the blue kind of leaks? That makes it look pretty 3D. I kind of don't like that there. I'm gonna fix it. So there's the nebula. It's really colorful and awesome, and I'm gonna add stars now. Okay, so what I did next was I did the old flick on the stars. I take my finger and I just flick it, and then once it's flung on there, so it doesn't look too much like dots, that's when I spray it with the water. And as you can see, it starts to cloud a little bit and spread. So I give each like kind of section a little spritz, so the stars and stuff look a little more lifelike. So that's all I'm going to do for this one. As you can see, the colors blended pretty awesome in there. And that's how I made the nebula. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you can all make your own nebulas.